Welcome back to TalkBack. We are with Ijaz Butt, the chairman of the PCB. Now, another thing, 4 is a massive number. It's got a lot of implications. It's the most common number used in cricket. There's been an interesting number, the factor of 4. Spending has increased by 4 times in the PCB in the last 4 years, quadrupled. From 570 million in 2004 annual spending, it's now touching 2 billion. Now this is obviously between 04 and 08. Around the time you took over, the current spending was around 2 billion. Now you've taken over for a year. Have you taken some austerity measures? Have you cut down?
We've taken a lot of
this white elephant.
We have to cut down a lot of austerity measures. But let me give you some example of what's been carried forward. That building over there, you must be knowing, how much do you think would that cost?
I'm not an architect.
Just an idea, just as you making a house.
I don't know, 100 million.
10 crores.
10 crores.
This is, 45 crores of rupees. And there was still to be 24 crores to be spent on this one, and I said, nothing doing, stop it. And we are going to just finish it off with 1.85 crores.
But sir,
so that is one thing. There are a number of other carry forwards which we are still to meet without the liability.
That's one example. But are you willing, Batsab, are you willing to give up the absolute power?
I don't have absolute power. There's a constitution that exists now. We work exactly according to that constitution. Newspaper all around the Pakistan for the last 1 year has been flinging that at me, that I have all powers.
Okay,
and
now
if I use my powers
to
reduce the people, the staff over there, they say he's using all power.
All right, hold on. Before you start off on the newspapers, hold on. Let me bring it to
Media
another
also,
perspective.
not only newspapers.
All right, okay, hold on. Now you've hired a bunch of friends, ex-players into the team. A lot of them have gotten up and walked off. Examples are people who were just downstairs. Abdul Qadir has walked off, for example. Other people like Amir Suhail have walked off. People you were positive about have just walked off and said, we can't work with this guy. He's too difficult to work with. We're not in the loop.
They did a good thing, walked off, otherwise I would have sacked them.
You brought these guys in, sir.
Yes, I made a mistake. People, we are not human if we don't make mistakes.
But sir, is there any reason that a whole lineup of cricket stalwarts, one after the other, would run into conflict with you? From the Javed Miadads to the Amir Suhails?
My concept initially was that these bunch of guys that you're mentioning, cricketers, have a right to manage the cricket in Pakistan. In my opinion, this was a wrong implication. This was wrong assessment by me. Some people were incapable of doing what I thought they might be able to do.
But it's also been said that you make the big decisions, from captaincy to player selection.
No, hold on.
You're a micromanager.
Hold on. I do make the decision as per the constitution, not now, all constitution. I've been associated with the game here for the last more than 40 years. I was also an elected member from Lahore for 10 years. I've been the selectors of the Pakistan cricket team for almost 10 times. I know the ins and outs of what's happening and what's not happening. This is totally incorrect, when you say.
These guys say there's a lineup of guys you got in
the constitution, it is stated very clearly.
This is not a constitutional question, sir. Let me finish.
When you say I'm appointing the captain, this is my duty to appoint the captain. It's my duty to appoint the manager. It is my duty to appoint the selection
Nobody's
committee.
denying you your duty, sir. Let me finish my point. You brought in, let's time travel. Please try to take this in perspective. You brought in a bunch of these guys, famous names, heroes of Pakistan cricket, right? Gave them jobs, gave them portfolios, gave them ambits, said, all right, you do this, you do this, you do this. One after the other, conflict with you. One after the other, issues with you. And all of them have said that we can't work with the Ijaz Butt because he does not let us work.
No, he wants results. He wants,
and they won't produce
he
results.
wants to work according to what you are, being paid for. If you don't do your job, I need to correct them. If I don't do that, I'm not doing my job properly. I have no business to be here.
How do you deal with the accusation that you're too much of an authoritarian?
No, it's not correct. I've worked in a business house for a long, long time, and everybody does his own work. And I think it's a very wrong allegation. This wrong allegation is mainly by my stars who resigned and left, and they now want to come back in, which is not possible as far as I'm concerned. So this is something which is incorrect.